don't know what face to make. What face? Look, my pantry is disgusting. Yes, that's the thumbnail. Freeze on that frame. Okay. Hello friends, and back to another installment of my spring fever series. I don't know what's come over me. I'm feeling a little funny this morning. No, I've really been in a mood to just kind of sort and purge, that sort of thing. And last week I did my closet mainly and some of my drawers, and that felt really good. I will throw that video up in a link and in a card, and I'll link it below if you guys missed it and want to see me just fly through my closet getting rid of stuff willy-nilly. And this week I wanted to continue that momentum with my pantry, which has been bugging the heck out of me basically since I gave birth, which was 3 months ago now, almost, pretty much. So yes, it has definitely fallen to the wayside. I tried to go through my pantry seasonally, pull out any expired items or things we can donate that we might have just picked up. Like for instance, when my husband goes to the store, which he doesn't do very often, he comes home with things that nobody's ever gonna eat. We talk about impulse purchases. I'm like, why did you buy it? But I end up, donating food like that and such, and stuff that I just know we're not gonna get through, and just try to keep up with expirations and stuff like that. Well, I haven't done that. I don't think I've done a proper purge since last summer. It's been a long time. So I decided to do that today. It's an absolute disaster in there. I'm not going to be reorganizing the pantry today. That is not this video. This is not an organization video. It's the same organization system that I implemented years ago. On that note though, I do kind of want to reorganize it a little bit. I think I want to get different bins for the closet, something a little sturdier. I'm using these fabric totes that I bought from the Container Store maybe like a decade ago. I don't think they sell them anymore. And I want something a little that's easier to clean now, especially having kids, just easier to wipe out. These aren't as easy to clean because they're, like I said, they're fabric. So I think I probably will reorganize in some sense of the word in the next couple of months, and I'll definitely share that with you when I do. I'm in the purging phase right now, so I thought, why not, I'll just film, go through my pantry, show you my process. I'm gonna open the door up now so you can kind of see the scariness. So ready? Let's count down together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scariness. So it's obviously, the camera's gonna be focused on my face and not the pantry. I'll take you in there in a minute. But it's just overflow, and it's just, I haven't been on top of it. It hasn't been a priority, and it needs to be now. So I'm gonna get out my trash can. I'm gonna get out a bag just in case of food donations, and we are gonna be ruthless. We're gonna go through this together. Let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna give you the full effect here now. This is it. This is the disaster that has become. I mean, it's still relatively organized, I would say, in loose terms, in the same way that I did the last time I shared with you, and I will link that video if I can find it. It's from a long time ago. But it's just overflow. I need a better sorting system. I need different bins, but that's going to be a different organization video, I think. And I just need to be a little bit ruthless with things that we're not eating and things that expired. I think with food especially, I have this need to hang on to stuff because I'm like, well, we might eat it. I don't want to waste it. We purchased it. It's so wasteful. Well, then don't purchase it next time. Okay, learn your lesson. You gotta do the tough stuff and get rid of stuff, and then learn your lesson. So I'm gonna start from the top. There's no light in here, so you're not really gonna be able to see very well. Do you see those random boxes of cereal? Yeah, that's my husband. He buys junky cereal and then just shoves it up where I can't reach it. Or he thinks I can't see it. I'm like, I can see it, honey. Anyway, at the very tippy top, I'm not going to go through the very top shelf. It's really dark and hard to show you, but there's 2 bins up there that have my baking, my cake and my cookie supplies in them, like sprinkles and pastry bags and things like that. I'm not going to go through that. And then there's just some empty jugs up there too. So I'm not going to go through that stuff. I'm not going to go through this, which has lunch bags and containers in it. But I'll go, and there's just extra, what do we call those, storage stuff like bags and wax paper and such. I'm not going to go through that, but I'm going to go through everything else, and I'm going to try to get that sneaky box of cereal down and kind of keep with the cereal stuff. I'm like, you got to own it, babe. You bought it. I know it's there. Don't hide it. He also buys cookies. Like this he hid up there, and I'm like, don't hide that. I didn't buy that for Charlotte. Don bought that for himself. Anyway, yeah, let's go through, and I don't know how I'm gonna do the camera. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pull the bins down to the counter and go through them there. So I'm gonna start with this shelf here. That's the only bottle of booze we have upstairs now. We put all of our kind of like alcohol that we only serve at parties downstairs. We're not big drinkers. I don't drink at all currently, and Don maybe has a drink once or twice a week now. I mean, we're just not really in a drinky phase. So I just keep his favorite vodka. It's Tito's right there, so it's easy for him to get. He doesn't have to go all the way to the basement if he wants it. Not gonna purge that, but these bins is overflow, like a backup stuff, snacks, dried goods, pasta, and grains, things like that. I'm gonna go through those first, pull them down, and we'll go through them together. Okay, so these are our snacks, backup snacks. So basically I'm looking for anything in here that's expired, because that tends to happen. We've got graham crackers that are good till July. These chips, which I don't even really like, they're good till July. I like the other lentil chips better, but that's okay. I had bought these and I can't currently eat them because of a diet I'm on. They're good till, oh, they already expired. Look at that, they already expired. Goodbye. Okay, some pretzels that have been in here forever. I bet these have expired. See, this is the thing, like, don't buy food that you're not gonna eat. Where is the expiration date? Yep, totally expired. These are really good. I can't eat them right now. Also expired. Look at that, we're getting rid of stuff willy-nilly. These are still good, I'm sure. Okay, those are good. Now we can put our backup chips back. Don has this little Rumpus bag of chips we put in there. And then I have a cocoa. This has got to be good for a while. Yeah, it's good till November. So we'll keep that. So already off to a good start. Okay, so for dry goods, this to me is, oh, more honey grams. Should I put these in the, maybe I should put the cookies in this other bin. I feel like, yeah, Girl Scout cookies I did not buy. I know nobody's gonna eat, so I'm gonna donate those. I'll put those in the donate bag. Don bought them, and I know that he's never gonna eat this either. I have 12,000 packets of oatmeal that I can't currently eat, but I'll put this up here because maybe he bought it. I keep thinking he's gonna eat it. I know he's not going to. This expired a long time ago. Holy moly, that's a year old. The nuts are probably good. All of this dried fruit is still good. And then I've got some of my favorite crackers, which again, I can't currently eat, but I'm hoping to be able to before they expire. They're good until these expired, but these are good until August, so I'm gonna keep those. You know what? I'm going to put it's funny, I put dried goods and the other one's snacks. I guess they're both kind of interchangeable, those two bins. And then we have a backup pancake mix. This is our favorite. I just bought that, and we will definitely go through that. So that's good, made progress in there. And then lastly, we've got the grains bin. Don's contraband cereal, which I'm gonna put in plain view. He is currently eating. Most of this is gonna be fine, I'm assuming. Sealy is good till 2019. This is good until, I can't eat this stuff, but good until July. Maybe I'll donate that because it's got corn in it. I feel like I'm gonna be off corn for a while. The quinoa is okay. Just bought that holy pasta, that should be okay. I know the mac and cheeses are okay. This, you guys, is my favorite for Charlotte when I'm in a pinch, in a hurry. It takes 2 minutes. It's like Annie's version of Easy Mac. I don't know if it's gonna focus on it. It is really easy to do, and my toddler loves it, and she is super picky. And then we've got 2 things of spaghetti, which are fine. So that's good. I got a lot out of the grains bin, so that feels really good to do. I am gonna put this back, and now I'm feeling like we're off to a good start. Okay, I got you propped up here. I'm afraid my face is really close. This section, this is gonna need to be reorganized eventually, but I can pull out, I know this stuff in the front is pretty new, and I don't need to get rid of that. That's find. Okay, the chicken broth probably can go. Oh yes, that is old. I always buy this stuff and then like never use it. So those are expired. Goodbye. These tomatoes. I don't go through a lot of staple products because I've been cooking using like pre-prepared meal services lately. At least in the last year or so. So I haven't been stocking my pantry because I haven't been cooking with ingredients that, you know, what am I trying to say here? I've been using like HelloFresh, so the ingredients come to me already. Wow, that's old. Already like portioned. So I just don't keep a lot of staples on hand. Coconut oil is probably fine. Okay, we have 2 open jars. See, that's not understanding that what you have in your pantry. Yeah, these are still both good. But the beef stock is, yeah, garbage. Chia seeds. I feel like I want to make a bin of like my smoothie and breakfast stuff. It's going to be in my organization project, so that will go in there. Black bean garlic sauce. This was something obviously Don bought for something that we're never, ever gonna use. And I don't see an expiration. I'm gonna give that one away. Okay. I know the soups are still good. Oh, I bought these so long ago. I'm gonna just donate them. That was when we went to the apple orchard. I bet the pumpkin's okay. Best by July of 2019. Best by September 2018. So that one expires first, so I'll put that in front. Got all of my soups here. Charlotte doesn't like these anymore. She liked them for a hot second at Best Buy. Well, they're still good. She might eat them. Toddlers are funny, aren't they? They go through phases with things. This might be a little bit old. Nope, still good. So I've got a couple of soups here. I'm gonna put on the top because we don't really eat those very often. These box soups are my absolute favorite by Pacifica. I haven't been eating them lately for different reasons, but they are nice to have on hand. And oddly enough, my toddler really likes soup. So we'll take that for what it's worth. Like I said, I'm not really organizing today. I'm just trying to get things put away. These beans are new, so I'm gonna put them up here. Trying to incorporate more beans into my diet. This is obviously not in the right place, but I'm gonna save that for the organization portion. I'm not organizing today. I find that if I get distracted, like if I'm in a project like this where I want to, you know, do this really fast, I want to finish this in like 30 minutes or less, and I get distracted by trying to organize at the same time, then I end up spending too much time, and it's just not right. This is totally garbage. So that would be one of my tips, is just to do one thing at a time. That's what works for me. My main tip would be to find what works for you and stick with that. Here's oils that my husband bought that I'm not overly fond of the oils he bought, but I'm gonna put them in the oil place because I think we can do that. The mayonnaise is new, the maple syrup is new. I always have a backup of olive oil and canola spray just on hand. These are things we don't use very often, or like hardly ever. I feel like I can get rid of some of these. I don't need 2 jalapeno sauces. What is one? Do they expire? I don't even know. Oh, they do, but not till 2020, so I don't need 2 of those. Okay, we'll get rid of a couple of things. Don hasn't been into, he used to be like the main dinner cooker. He hasn't for a long time, and I don't foresee him cooking again in the near future, aside from the occasional grilling. So yeah. Oh my gosh, this is old. Do these things expire? Not till 2019. A1 sauce. Does anybody use A1 sauce anymore? Wow, this expired 4 years ago. Oh boy. Anyway, he bought a lot of these like Asian-based sauces and things that, because we were in a stir-fry period for a while. But you guys, he never, ever, ever used them. So I am not going to keep them. So this is where I keep little extra condiments and things on this little Lazy Susan. I guess looks like we need a backup ketchup. This is good. I'm also doing inventory as well. Okay, that feels like an accomplishment. Doesn't that shelf look neater? I mean, like I said, this isn't the organization portion of the experience, but I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, so let's adjust to the next shelf. Moving down. Next floor. I'm in a funny mood today. These snack bars Don bought, he likes. This is probably good for a while. This is something I bought for myself when I was eating a more varied diet. This is good till September. Charlotte might eat that. I do need to find a place for the chia seed. The brewer's yeast I bought when I thought I needed help with lactation. Do not need help with that. In fact, it really aggravated Donnie. So I'm gonna, I'm not sure if I'm gonna toss that yet because it's possible I want it in the future. I'm gonna put it to the side for now. This is the stuff I was talking about that I want like a separate bin for my my like breakfast and smoothie stuff. Okay, so this section, we have a million of these little gummy packets. My husband's grandma, who we call Nana, always gives these great little goodie bags to the grandkids, to, you know, my kids and my husband's sister's kids when we visit. And she always puts these in there, but my child does not like gummy sweets. Can you believe it? A 2-year-old who doesn't like gummies? Oh, these are left over from Christmas. You know what? It looks like Don's been picking at them though, so maybe we should save those. They're good until November. These are the peanut butter cups I use in my peanut butter surprise cookies. I will link that recipe for you because they are the best. They're not just Christmas cookies, they are good. These were cookies that my mother-in-law bought for Charlotte that she won't eat, so I'm throwing those out. She's a very discerning palate for a 2-year-old. This is Charlotte's favorite dessert. We call them candy raisins. They're just yogurt colored raisins. I love that. She thinks that's dessert. This was something that came in a, oh, these are gluten-free cookies that came in a Pop Sugar must-have box. I might say those are good till June. These I can't currently, I'm gonna throw those out. More cookies for Don. He likes these fudge stripe cookies. These are unopened though. Let's put those in the cookie bin. Look at that, getting organized. These are so good, and if I was currently eating chocolate, I would be eating these. I'm not getting rid of these. These are so good. Although these things say they're expired already, but I don't care. The Money on Honey, so good. I think they might be a future tasty treat. This is really old. Nobody's gonna eat it. What are these? These are That's It Bites. Dark chocolate covered fruit truffles. Oh yeah, I remember buying these. These are good till August and January of next year. I'm gonna keep those. Those are little treats that maybe I can have when I'm back on chocolate. So I'm gonna kind of shove those things in the back. I have these gummy bunnies. I'm holding out. I feel like Charlotte's gonna change her mind and like gummy candy at some point. So I'm gonna keep a little bit. And I feel better about those Annie's ones than the Paw Patrol ones. So now I can put the Rice Krispie Choco Bars, Don's little treats in there. And what else can I fit back in our sweet bin? I can put that's my goals, like get things off the shelves and back into the bin. Candy raisins in there. And Don's cookies. Then we have all these chips. These are chips we're currently eating. These are the best if you're grain-free. These Siete grain-free tortilla chips. They're made from cassava root. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but they're so good. So my nuts and dried fruit bin floweth over a little bit. All the dried fruit is new. I just actually purged through this really recently. So I am not going to do that now, although I'll get rid of this. This is uber old. And that takes up a little room. But now, as you see, I have so much dried fruit, I can't fit all of my sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. Oh, they can split. This is why I need new bins. But today's about purging, so stay on target. Then these expired, and she stopped liking graham crackers. That child of mine. She's a funny one. Let's see. All the different snacks. These are really good, these chickpea snacks, but I'm a little bit hesitant to open these spicy ones because I don't want to aggravate Donnie. So I'm going to save those in my dried goods snack bin. Actually, those should go in the snack bin. Oh, yeah. There we go. So I'm not going to open those right now. I got some, these are really old crackers. The Ritz are so good, the Triscuits are not. Those are really old. Charlotte's favorite little mini peanut butter crackers. And look, now I think I can fit all of our open chips in the bin. Ta-da! Then we've got a really old Pop-Tart that Don isn't eating. He ate the rest of them, but more contraband food. Our pancake mix, obviously. That. This is currently open. This, I went through a cereal phase. I like really just don't eat a lot of cereal. I need a new trash bag. Okay, let me go address that. Okay, then there's this cereal I bought because Christopher Allen said it was good, and I did enjoy it, and then I promptly went on this diet, and it's gonna expire before I'm off the diet, so long cereal. So now I can move Don's cereal back in, and I have room to put the Cheerios in next door. I think I have a cereal box down here too. I do. Did this expire? It's good till August, but honestly I don't think anybody's gonna eat it, so I'm gonna donate that. I was thinking for a second that I might save it in case Charlotte gets into honey Cheerios, honey nut Cheerios. Right now she likes the plain ones, but I'm like, wouldn't I just rather give her the plain ones while she's still enjoying them and not introduce her to the wonder that is the sugar-laden ones for, you know? So we'll wait till that joy runs out. Nobody likes these granola bars. I bought these for us. I can't eat oats right now, and Charlotte doesn't like them, which is sad. So I think those have to go. Okay, and then the rest of that remains in here are these Go Squeeze applesauces, which we love, so we're definitely keeping those. And then I have quite a few of these Booby bars, which are so great for lactation, but A, I can't eat them right now, and B, I don't need help with lactation. They were expensive, and I do want to hang on. They're good till January of next year. I'm going to hang on to those. I have all three flavors. There's the gluten-free peanut butter, the blueberry coconut, yeah, it's also good till January. And then my personal favorite is the oatmeal chocolate chip. I will link these, get them on Amazon. They are expensive, like I said, but they are actually really effective. I'm gonna keep those. Maybe I should put them in my backup bin. That might be something for the organization portion. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put my Blues yeast in my grains bin because I might want that down the road. Look at that, we're doing good. Okay, we can move down to the baking goods shelf here. Oh, I hope I was recording. This super fine sugar we only use when we make margaritas, which we only make once a year for a party. This is good until, well, this is a mix. Technically goes in a different bag, and bin, I mean. But I might need to put it in here. Cocoa powder. More nuts. Yeah, goodbye. Okay. Sugar. Dark brown sugar. That's gone hard. This is another thing that I want to put in my special breakfast bin. Okay. Oh my gosh, all my cake mixes. And muffin mix. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put some of these in here. So you know, there's a bit of an overflow situation. Strawberry muffin. Goodbye. Okay. I've never made this. Don't think I'm ever gonna. Doesn't have an expiration date. We'll give that one away. Trader Joe's. Ooh, that sounds good. If I could eat cake. That's good till November, so we'll keep that. I think the rest of this is probably okay. You know what? I'm going to be able to fit my mixes in here after all. So in this last bin, I keep mixes and flour. And then I have a cute little Oh Joy first aid kit on the side there, easily accessible. So that's pretty good. Now, the bottom is just bread and containers and like kids things. So we'll just angle you down a bit, and I will get down there. And oh, I'm gonna have to kneel down. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so this shelf is kind of my Rumpus Shelf. I keep bread and miscellaneous things in one, and then kind of kid and baby stuff in this other one. I have a cookie press that really should go away somewhere. Not organizing today though, not organizing. Got all my bread and some extra food things that I don't know what to do with yet. So I'm gonna leave those there. There's my booby tubes. I was wondering. This is a bottle warmer I'm never gonna use, but well, I guess I am purging today. I feel like it's too soon to get rid of anything like that because you never know what's gonna happen. These are all attachments for my breast pump. Look at these 12,000 bottles. I can get rid of a lot of this. I need another bag for donate stuff. Yeah, let me get another bag to donate because I know what bottle Donnie likes now, so I don't need to hang on to all that. Okay, I am gonna hang on to the bottle warmer just in case. But I don't need to keep all of these bottles because I know what Donnie likes now. So these are all bottles I'd actually bought when I was when I had Charlotte. I could not find a single bottle that she would take. I didn't even open this one. Maybe I should save one. Am I gonna regret getting rid of all these things? I'm not sure. I use the Kinda system. I don't need these milk storage bags either. I use the Kinda system where you pump directly into the bag, and then the bag like clips into the bottle, and then they come with different nipple tops. Yeah, see, I don't need that stuff. Okay, well, that's a big difference. Keep that. This can go. All those bottle things can stay past the case. I'm gonna keep that just in case. These are the extra attachments in case I use a different pump. So that's good. This is also something that came with that I'm not really sure what it's for. And then these are mini snack things. Okay, so look at that. Got the bread basket cleaned out a bit. Got rid of the things in there. Let's see what else. These are all food for my toddler to take, you know, like cups and things, containers, wipes. These are all things we actually actively use, so I am going to keep all of those in there. To-go cups for her. And I'm not going to deal with the cookie press today, but got rid of a bunch of baby stuff that I know I'm not going to need, and I can hopefully pass on to somebody who does need it. This is where I keep back up paper towels most of the time. Obviously, I need to refill that. These are a couple of buckets that Charlotte likes to play with. These are backup straws there. I've got one bottle of water back there. I like to keep a couple bottles of water in the house just in case of an emergency. I should probably buy some more. And this is all of my kind of disposable Tupperware. We're kind of at capacity right now because our family has been so generous in providing us with so much food for us during this newborn phase. So that's really full. And I like to keep this in the bottom because Charlotte likes to play with it. And then I've just got really big jugs of distilled vinegar. That's so good. This is some really big thing of canola oil. That can go. That you have to dispose of in a special way. I have to look that up. You can't just throw that out. This apple cider vinegar, we can't just throw out because that's really old and really expired. These are things Don bought a long time ago for grilling purposes. Yeah, those are really expired. Oh my gosh, look how much I got rid of. I can't believe it. And then there's more room down there. So that's pretty good. Look at that. Okay, we just have to do the door and then we're all done. Okay, so what have we got? We've got some agave nectar. It's really old. Some honey. That's, I mean, honey doesn't go bad. Don uses this in cooking. When he makes like barbecue sauce, he uses this one. Can go. I'll keep that other one. Some powder stevia. These vitamins that came in a box that I'm never gonna use. I'll give these ones away. And keep the stevia. Speaking of stevia, we should put that up there. This is where I'm putting sweeteners apparently. This is honey from our local nursery that needs to be re-solidified. I don't know, I might pass it on. I never use it. Some honey drops. Those are more for consumption. Emergency. I have a different place where I put sorts of things. Little mini ketchups that came in little fresh things that I just keep because sometimes we run out of ketchup and I'm like, oh my god, we need ketchup. These are still good. These are dip mixes. I'm sure those are still fine. Where's the best if used by? Oh, did expire. Oh, I guess we need some new. We need some new dip mixes. Huh? I didn't know those expired. Do these expire? What did it say? Okay, I'm gonna keep one just to have on hand. We'll toss the rest. Okay, and then you can tell it's probably good these packets might have expired. I always buy these and I'm like, I'm gonna eat them, and then I never do. Expired, 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 expired. This is where I keep extra peanut butters and stuff. These again can go in my breakfast box. Although I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna give these away because I'm not gonna be able to use them. Yeah, I'm gonna donate those. Okay. These oatmeals expired. Nobody liked this one. Did it expire? No, but nobody liked it. I'll keep it for now. Since I threw out that other plain oatmeal with Don's plain oatmeal, I'm gonna get rid of those because nobody likes them. That can go. That can go. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm looking at the. I just purged through some oatmeals. I've got my backup apple cider vinegar. I've got some bars that I can currently eat. The That Said bars are just fruit, so I can eat those. So I'm gonna keep those. I just bought those. And this is a little trail mix, but it's got. I'm off nuts currently, but they're good till November of next year, so I'm gonna keep those in there. But that's probably something I'm gonna reorganize. And that is it, you guys. I did the whole thing. I did it. Okay, let's get a good after shot in here. I have done pretty good work. I think I tidied up quite a bit. Everything now fits much nicer into its place. As I said about 1,000 times, this was not an organization project. This was just a purge, but it feels really good and clean, and it gives me a good sense of what we're currently using and what is wasteful to buy. So I've got 2 full garbage bags, 1 bag of food to donate, and 1 bag of baby gear things to donate. And that just feels much, much cleaner. Much better, much, much better. So that whole process really just took me about 30, maybe 40 minutes. I wasn't keeping track of time, but I'll know when I'm editing this video. And just was really easy. And it's just something I had to set aside some time to do. And like I said, not trying to organize at the same time is helpful when I don't have a ton of time. Like I don't have like a lot of huge blocks of time to do things, so I'm just trying to work around my kids' schedules and their naps and things. So just spending 30 to 40 minutes on one area at a time is really working for me right now, and it's just something I've been meaning to do, and it's done, and I can breathe easier, to be honest. Every time I open that pantry, I was like, oh, now I'm like, And like I said, it gives me a better sense of what we're eating right now, what I shouldn't be buying because it just goes to waste. So it might seem like I threw out a lot of food, which I did. It might seem really wasteful. That stuff wasn't gonna get eaten anyway, so it's already been wasted. As soon as I bought it, or Don bought it, or whoever bought it, it was waste. And a lot of things expired. But like I said, now I have better knowledge going forward of what to buy and what not to buy in terms of things to keep on hand in the pantry. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe motivates you to go through your pantry items. I highly recommend also doing this for your freezer. I just did that. I didn't film it. I did that before this video. It only took like 5 minutes because it's not a huge freezer, just the freezer right here. And your fridge too. I clean out the fridge on a weekly basis because of perishable items, but that only takes a few minutes as well because I keep on top of it regularly. But yeah, keep on top of your pantry items, and then you will always have the things you want and not the crap you don't want. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Okay, you guys, take care. Bye.